Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate that you're here watching. My name's Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, and on my channel, I discuss manifesting and designing your life, creating everything in your life the way you want it to be a conscious creator. And I want to start talking about connecting with your specific person. Remember that however you speak to yourself, that's what's shaping your reality. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what is imagined. So the things that you say to yourself, your subconscious mind will make them come true. So tell yourself the things that you want to experience and tell yourself the things that you want to hear. So start thinking about the highest version of yourself. And what traits would the highest version of yourself have? What traits would you have? I mean, don't think about that as being the future. Think about it as now, right now. Be that person right now. What traits do you have being the highest version of yourself in the relationship? So I want to go through some affirmations that can help you be there, right? Being in the end of a relationship, of a powerful relationship, right? You would be thinking and saying to yourself, I know how to create the deepest connection. I know how to create deep love for each other. I create opportunities for real trust. I know how to be there for you. I communicate my expectations. I know what my expectations are. I know what my boundaries are. I know how I want to be treated. I know how to cultivate a healthy relationship. I know how to regulate my emotions. I know how to improve and be better. I know how to be the best version of myself. I know how to create this deep emotional connection. I'm the kind of person that is really great in relationships. I know how to be with my emotions. I know how to let my emotions come up. I know how to ask for what I want. I know how to have a secure attitude. I know how to trust my partner. I know how to grow together. I know how to elevate our lives. I know how to connect in so many different ways. I know how to connect in new ways. I know how to compromise. I know what I want in a partner, and I know when I need to compromise. I know how to help our relationship. I know how to get help when I need help in my relationship. I know how to be the best version of myself. I know how to commit. I know that my partner commits to me. So all of these are the thoughts of some thoughts. You choose and see what you resonate and align with, but those are the thoughts you have being in the relationship with a specific person that's secure and loving. It's about getting clear about what you want in a relationship. You can also, these are thoughts from living in the end, thoughts from the wish fulfilled. Okay. You could think about if you of the 5 love languages, what is important to you? So if physical touch is important to you, or maybe all 5 are important, right? Physical touch, gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service. Think about what's important to you, and you can affirm all of those. If you're not sure what it looks like to be in a relationship that's loving, or maybe you don't even really know what you want, then think about that. What's important? Physical touch, affirm that. If you like to have physical touch, affirm that you and your person, right? He, she, they love to give me physical attention. Okay, they love to give me hugs. They love to support me. They love to buy me gifts. I love receiving gifts. They love quality time with me, and that's my love language, right? So these are affirmations or thoughts that you can create for yourself. They love spending quality time with me because that's my love language. Or they love performing acts of service for me, right? They love doing the dishes, or taking out the garbage, or doing things for me. They love coming home with something because that's my love language. They love to tell me how beautiful I am because that's my love language. All right, so you get clear on what you want, and you can create that with your thoughts, affirming, creating affirmations, script it out. But the more that you spend your thoughts on the version of the relationship that you want to be in, you will be creating that relationship. So I'm helping you, give you a blueprint. And you can go back and listen to this. And this helps give you a good idea of how you can create a blueprint. Take some of the ideas of what I'm giving you, and now you paint the picture. I'm trying to help you get clear and paint the picture. I guess something was delivered. I'm helping you get clear and paint the picture and create the blueprint, right? You're getting ideas. You're generating ideas for yourself to create that. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. There's like a fuzzy on my face. Hi everyone, how is everyone this evening? All right, yes, Chenoweth, hello, how are you? Sunshine baby, I know we both need time apart. Should I wait to manifest him apart, or should I manifest healing and communication between us until I know I am ready? Well, okay, so it's up to you, right? There's no right or wrong. What feels good to you? What would feel good to you? Okay, manifest that you're apart. Like if it feels right, by the way, you might decide, I think I'm gonna go for manifesting healing, that I'm healing and communication is better. Okay, and you may change your mind after a few days, or after a week, so it's okay, by the way, if you change your mind and you decide, what, I am ready. You might decide you're ready at any moment in time. Okay, so what feels right and good to you now? Yes, manifest healing. That's powerful, because you want to move beyond being stuck in the trauma, and you want to look for the value and create the feeling of wholeness and complete and healing and ready. Okay, so affirm that, right? Affirm. You could also create a reality. Remember, there's infinite ways to create your reality. We could create reality where we go by ourselves and do the healing on our own, but we could also create a reality where our specific person is right by our side along every step of the way, helping us, motivating us. That's part of a really great relationship, is we want each other to win, right? You want your partner to win, and you want your partner to grow and evolve and succeed. So you don't have to decide today, by the way. Maybe you're going to script it out a little bit. Like, scripting is powerful. Get your thoughts on paper and start to get a little more clear of what does the picture look like to you? Do you feel like you want someone by your side, supporting you, learning to communicate better with you? Because all of those possibilities exist. It's not like we just have to separate ourselves, heal, and then life starts. Like, this is all a process. So however you want your process to be, you can write the script and create that process. Okay, so without really talking to you and discussing, I could help you guide better if we were working together one-on-one, or you're in my VIP group, or even in my Facebook group. If you're in that group, feel free to post the question too, and I can help you along the way, and others can help you. Cynthia, hi. What if you don't know that my problem, but these affirmations are awesome? Where can I find them? Okay, wait. Where can you find these affirmations? I just made them up. I didn't make them up, but I just said them. Where can you find them? In my head? No, so I have actually some of these affirmations that I said I'm going to be posting in my VIP group tomorrow, and I will be posting these in my VIP group. That's a monthly paid subscription group that I have. But again, you can watch this replay on YouTube. So just go to the link in my bio. My YouTube channel is Shannon with Lifestyle Manifesting. And, you can go to the transcript and screenshot it, or you can like record that part of this video if you want. Thank you for the roses, Cynthia. Around. Okay. Oh, have you ever manifested thicker hair? What did you affirm? Okay, so this is actually really interesting, because last time I went to get my hair highlighted, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago or something like that, my hairdresser was like, oh my God. Now I've known her. She's like a cousin, right? Like she's like a cousin. She does my hair in her basement. She's amazing. And she's been doing my hair for a really long time. Okay. And she's incredible. She's like a specialist in hair coloring. So when she saw me, like, I started more deliberately saying affirmations about my hair because, by the way, if we look at the world will tell us, oh, you get older and your hair's falling out and all these negative things, right? If we're listening to those negative things and we believe them and we're worried about them, we can be creating that in our reality. Okay, so just for the fact of growing older and I just started affirming my hair is healthy and strong and growing faster than ever. Because I had short hair for a long time when my kids were little, several years, like 4 or 5 years ago. So I had really short hair. So I decided I wanted to grow longer hair. By the way, my hair wasn't really growing, and I thought my hair doesn't really grow long. It does. It does. I just affirmed that. I needed to affirm that it does instead of affirming it doesn't grow. All right. Are you affirming that your hair is falling out, or are you affirming that your hair is luscious and beautiful and thick and healthy and it's always shiny and beautiful. It's always looking good. So my hairdresser was saying, oh my God, your hair is in such great shape. What have you been doing? Like, she thought I had been doing something differently, which, by the way, I'm getting highlights like every 6, 7, 8 weeks, something like that, right? Like every other month. So she knows my hair. And I said, no, the only thing I did differently is say affirmations. I didn't change the shampoo I used, but I started closing my eyes and imagining this was the best, most luxurious product, and I am using it on my hair, especially when I put conditioner on. And I am a person that washes my hair every day. I love to take a shower, and I love to like wash my hair, and I love the smell of fresh hair. So that's something I do every day, where some people would think that's a problem, right? I don't think that's a problem. It's not a problem for me. Okay, some people maybe they don't want to wash their hair, they don't want to spend the time to like do it every day. But I don't mind that. I actually love that process of doing that. I've always done that. So affirmations, that's what I have affirmed. So you want thicker hair? My hair is growing thick. It's looking so good. What are some great adjectives about your hair? Like, you can come up with really great adjectives about what you would want someone to say about your hair. It's just beautiful and thick and amazing, and it's growing, and it just looks so good, and it looks so healthy. I mean, you don't have to say much more than that, right? We don't have to say more than that. It's healthy, thick, and beautiful. That's it. My hair is healthy, thick, and beautiful. All right, so affirm what you want. Do not affirm the things you don't want. So stop affirming, my hair looks like crap, my hair looks bad today, I'm having a bad hair day. Okay, I mean, if you think that's fun, go for it. And then maybe people say, no, you don't, it looks great, right? Maybe if that's your belief around it, but you want to be creating deliberately, you can do that. Okay, sweetheart, my SP has a friend that hates me and lies to try to make my SP hate me. What should I affirm? Okay, remember, that person is also a reflection of you from your inner world that you're experiencing. Okay. So what do you affirm? Well, what do you want? Do you want them to like you? Do you want them to kind of move on and have new friends? Okay, so I'm just going to give one scenario, but there are infinite scenarios. Okay, what you could affirm is, do you kind of like that person and you want them to love you and accept you? Then you want to see them in a different way, and you affirm and see them as they like you. Okay, they've totally turned the corner, and this is what you affirm. They've turned a corner and they really like me. They've gotten to know me and they love me. They think I'm a great person. They think that I'm really easy to talk to. They think I'm the perfect person for SP. They think that we have a beautiful relationship, right? So the fact that you think they hate you is the reason why they hate you. It's no other reason than the fact that you think that. And you thought that because of whatever your state of being was at the time. Maybe you felt insecure. Maybe something about the way they looked. It could be anything, right? So you probably have an idea what that is. So what do you want? It's about what you want, okay? Do you want to be friends and everybody get along all together? You could create that. Do you want them to move to They just moved away. I intend they move away. I intend they have new friends. I intend that, yeah, they just moved away and they have new friends. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. I would, by the way, though, think about that. Because if we don't break the cycle or create a new state of being, you're going to manifest that in a different area from a different person. So maybe even if that person moved away, what if a new person comes in and you have the same problem? So it's coming from you. It's about you identifying that and recreating a new experience that you want and telling the story. I am accepted. I am loved. They do like me. They do, is it about being approved? Is it about feeling sure of yourself? Okay. So those are the questions you want to ask yourself. And then you affirm the story of your preferred experience. And you have to continue affirming that story over and over and over, even in the event that that person still continues to seem to hate you. You keep affirming it. You keep saying, nope, they love me. Even if they kind of say something dismissive to you, in your mind, just breathe, breathe, and then go in your mind and affirm, you know what? I intend they like me. I intend they are including me. They're accepting me. They're friendly with me. They're a nice person. Halloween witch. I've been affirming like crazy that they didn't tell them, but I need some help. Tell them what? Okay, I'm just looking to see if you have more to your question. All right, well, so even if I don't know it all, you're affirming like crazy that they didn't tell them, but I need some help. Okay, so now you can create the reality where it worked. Imagine it worked. Right now, you want to be more in the idea of like, oh my God, it worked, right? So you don't even necessarily have to affirm they're not telling. In your mind, you could also say, it worked, or I intend it worked. Oh my God, this is so great that they never told them. I'm so grateful that this was never said to that person, right? Whatever it is. Now, by the way, sometimes we focus more on the fear. If we're so fearful, we're actually what we're focusing on the fear, then the fear it manifests because of the fear. Okay, sorry, I'm not going to have anyone go live with me today. But so we don't want to manifest based on fear, because you'll manifest that experience, right? You'll manifest the negative experience. You want to come from that place of love, right? Now, another thing that you could do is, let's say it did happen, okay? Well, in the big picture, you're the creator of your reality, okay? So this is how you get away from feeling fearful. How do you move from being afraid and fearful that they might tell them something? Kind of have the idea that, even if they did tell them, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, because that person is loving and forgiving, because I know there could be millions of reasons. There can be millions of reasons that you could create and assume that it would be all okay. So that's where you need to let your mind shift to, is that your assumption should align with the end result. You're creating a new state of being by creating new assumptions. So think about your assumptions, because you're worried, what if they tell them? Now ask yourself questions. Well, what if they did tell them? Is it the end of the world? It feels like, you might say, yeah, it is the end of the world. It feels like the end of the world, but it's not. So you have to get out of that state of mind of it's the end of the world, because it's not. It's all okay. Why is it okay? Then you have to keep soothing yourself with the story why it's okay. Stardust, what's your thoughts of a time crunch manifesting? Absolutely, you can manifest on a time crunch. I've manifested on a time crunch. Even Neville Goddard talks about manifesting when he was going to Barbados. He manifested, he wanted to be there for the holidays. And he's like, I want to be there he specifically said, I want to go to Barbados. And I think he was going for the holidays. His brother bought the ticket for him to go to Barbados. Before that all happened, Neville said, I don't have any money. Okay. And he wasn't going to ask his family. His family already left, and he didn't have the money to do that. Okay. But what happened? All he did was affirm in his mind. And he specifically said I think it was celebrating holidays with his family. And he did. And he got there exactly the date and time, not exact date and time, but the general time period he wanted to be there. So you can manifest in a time crunch. The reason that anyone, coach, and even myself, so I may talk to someone individually and I may steer them away from thinking about time, because right when you think about linear time, you're focused on time. When you truly want to be focused in the present moment, right in this present moment of already having it. Okay, so it is a technique to say don't focus on time. That's a broader understanding that you don't have to focus on the time. Okay, if depending on the person, if they really are showing kind of that lack of the lack of having it. So how do you manifest on a time crunch? You start affirming. I manifest fast. It happens overnight. I know how to manifest on a time crunch. These are the affirmations you want to say, right? I know how to manifest on the exact day and time I want it. You're already manifesting things on the exact day and time you want. You are already doing that. Okay. So you just have to create a new belief that you can do that. And you do that by saying that, by affirming it. I manifest quickly. Now, you want to feel like you already have it. Feel that's the powerful, powerful, not the only way, but a powerful way is, well, it is coming from you, so you already have it. It's knowing that you already have it, right? There's so many ways that we naturally manifest things on a time crunch. Okay, so I naturally manifest everything on a time crunch. Okay. Am I able to manifest everything on a time crunch? On many topics, yes, I can, because I've been practicing that I manifest instantly, effortlessly, easily. I've been affirming that, and I get instant results on many topics. Okay, so now I broaden the picture. I look at everything is equal energy. I'm trying to learn, right? This is for me as well. Consistently seeing everything equal, it's equal energy. Try not to put something up on a pedestal. Practice in your mind, putting everything as equal, right? I've practiced that in my mind. I look at people very equally. I'm not looking at the garbage man as a lower man and the doctor as a pedestal, right? I'm not putting people on a pedestal, because I'm seeing it all as equal. I'm seeing we have to have a garbage man, because I'm grateful and I'm giving gratitude every time I see the garbage truck come by, right? All right, but do you see how if we could perceive our reality that what's the difference between having a Honda and having a Lamborghini? It's the perception of, you might be thinking, I need to have all this stuff to get that, right? So it's changing our perception about what we see in our reality. Okay, there's many different things that we can do. So I intend you get your manifestation on your time crunch exactly the way you want it to be, because you are that powerful to do that. Stardust girl, I like that. Okay, Janelle, hello, how are you? Sandy, hi. Want a sincere boyfriend, but Florida has no sincere men here. They're all gang stalkers here. Well, Sandy, look what you're saying. Our reality is created by our beliefs and our assumptions of what we see in reality. I understand. Right now, you're witnessing that and you're seeing that. But in order for you to be in a world that has sincere men, you need to affirm that. Okay? I have many followers, clients that have. There was a posting that I put on TikTok. It was gosh, it was so long ago. It might have been a half a year ago, but it was like somebody had commented something the same, like there's no men out here. And I can't tell, and I said, it's because you're saying it, right? I can't tell you how many people, so many people in the comments kept commenting, yes, they changed what they said and their world changed. If you think there's no sincere men, that's your reality. They're all gang stalkers. So what do you need to start saying? See, that's a lack or scarcity mindset. The scarcity mindset is there's not enough. There's not enough men. There's not enough good men. There's not enough sincere men. All right. So now remember, there's an abundance in the world. 8 billion people in the world. Okay. Not all of them men in your dating range, but how many millions in your dating range? Okay, but you're looking at the smallest percentage and you're focused on that and you're creating that in your reality. So, by the way, I have lived in Florida, and that was a long time ago. But I know there are great guys in Florida. There are great guys everywhere. There are sincere men. That's what you need to affirm. You need to claim that. There are really, okay, you might say, I don't really see any great guys, but I intend to see beautiful, sincere men who are kind, respectful, the type of man who is high value and quality, who wants to spend time with me, who's loyal and considerate. See, what you focus on is what you're creating in your reality. So where's your focus? Is it on the handsome, beautiful, sincere men who are loving and kind and compassionate and respectful? Or are you talking in your head, in your own mind, whatever you're talking about is pushed out and created and projected in your world? So, or are you talking about they're not sincere, another jerk, oh, they're all gang stalkers. Sorry, I laugh at that. I just never heard somebody say gang stalkers. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so because that's not part of my reality. I don't see that in my reality. Do you get that? Now, paint the picture. You don't have to say there are. You can say, I intend to meet someone who's, now put your list together. What's your list of a partner? Okay, I started this video giving a list of what it would look like. Someone who appreciates you, someone who treats you as a priority, somebody who goes above and beyond, somebody who's consistently communicating with you, someone who's consistent, someone who's loyal and devoted, someone who's loving and kind, and someone who has ambition in life. Okay, that's where you put your focus, because you will align with that reality and that person will show up in your world. Yeah. Oh, and Daisy's saying that's an awful assumption. Well, it's not that, it is an awful assumption, but unfortunately, Sandy's had that experience. I get it. You've had the experience, but you didn't know this, but now you do, or maybe you kind of knew it. All you have to do is start focusing on what you do want instead of what you see or what you don't want. Because you change your assumption and you'll change your reality. Okay, Tatiana, that talk we had to have was me finding out of a third party and now we broke up. Okay, Tatiana. Okay, I remember a couple days ago you were here. Do you remember I told you, even if it's not what you want to hear, okay, and we weren't creating that because everything exists, but no matter what you hear, you're the creator of your reality. So you broke up. What do you want? Okay, what do you want? Keep your affirmation, your I am affirmations, okay? Because if you want this relationship and you want this person to love and adore you and see you as a priority, you have to see yourself that way. So you do that by seeing yourself that way, by affirming it. I am a priority. I am beautiful. I am loving. I am a really great person. I'm a dream partner. Okay, I am the one and only. You have to create that. Okay, solidify that, because your specific person and the third party are part of your reality only because it's coming from you. Cynthia, I love the idea. I want him to win, both of us. They were great. You're welcome. Yeah. Well, we want, think about how you support your partner, right? You support the people in your life. And I was scrolling in my VIP group today. I was talking about being the God. You are the God of your reality. You are God. You are God. Okay. So if you want to listen to Wayne Dyer, he has lectures on You Are God. Dr. Joseph Murphy, You Are God. Alan Watts, You Are God. Neville Goddard, you are the God of your reality. You are God. There is no universe or God outside of you. You are one with infinite, and you have open ability. You have the choice. You have the choice to choose and align with any reality you want. It all exists. So you want to be in a relationship where, so I was going to mention in my VIP group, I was talking about Pitbull, which I never really paid attention to him, but I saw him give like a motivational clip, right? I saw a clip of him giving a motivational speech kind of. And I thought, wow, he's really interesting because his mindset is just on target. And in the thing that he said that I thought it was really powerful, he's like, when there's a little baby and the baby is crawling and the baby's about to walk and everybody's like, yes, yes, go baby, you're doing it, you're walking, and they're cheering the baby on. And the minute the baby falls, do they yell at the baby and say, no, you can't do it, you didn't do it? No, they say, yes, oh, you can do it, get back up, try again, you can do it, right? So as children, we hopefully have that experience, right? But as we grow and move in the world, now we start to have different experiences. You tell, and this is what he was saying, you tell someone you want to be a doctor, or you tell someone you want to be a celebrity, and they go, that's crazy, you should just get a 9 to 5. I don't think, because we start to limit our idea of what we can be or what we can have. Okay, so are you going to limit your idea of who you are and what you can be, or are you going to think big? And that your partner it's a win-win, like they want you to win and they are cheering you to the top, whatever it is you want to do, whether you want to be a mom, stay-at-home mom, they want that to be a win for you. They want your life to feel like a win, no matter what it is, whether you want to change careers, right? It's about supporting one another and cheering each other on. Okay, how do I get, Crystal, hi. How do I get more success on him spoiling me and obsessed with me? Simply by affirming that, okay? Simply by affirming, he's always spoiling me. I actually have a list that I'm posting tomorrow in my VIP group with ideas of he or like recreating your specific person, right? So you just affirm that. He's spoiling me. He's always going above and beyond for me. He's loving and adoring me. He treasures me. How does he view you, right? That's what you want to be creating. Right now, how do you think he views you? Okay, so you need to right now have the view that he does spoil you, or you intend that he does. Okay, because if I ask you, how is it right now? How does he view you? Well, I think he likes me, but I don't know. Okay, so if your thoughts go there, that's what he's going, he has no choice but to do that. So you need to say, I intend, he's spoiling me. He's always taking me out. He's treating me with high standards and high values. He's loving and adoring me. Okay. Allie, how do you stop triggers once they start? Okay, your trigger is that he's out long. I think he's lying where he is. Well, it's because it's coming from your state of being is maybe you're worried, you're not trusting, you're afraid he won't come back, right? Like afraid of him leaving you. Okay, so there are some maybe subconscious beliefs or unconscious beliefs. You may or may not be aware of that, right? So if your assumption immediately goes to, I mean, it's a long time, so it's not immediate, but like after time is passing and you're like, but where is he? Okay, well, but why are you assuming that he's lying? Your reality is created by you. If you start to assume he's lying, you start to wonder where he is. That's about trust. Okay, and it's about feeling the devotion or the loyalty of a partner. Okay, so you have to create the loyalty and the devotion, and you have to create the trust, loyalty. So affirm that, okay? You have to replace it. How do you start the trigger? Okay, so you're going to start wondering, is he lying? What is he doing? And then you have to stop yourself and say, wait a minute, I'm the creator of my reality. Okay, I know now, even if you don't know it 100%, even if you don't even believe it 100%, that's fine. Just say, I think I am. I kind of align with this information. I think I'm the creator of my reality. I'm gonna test it out. Okay, I intend he's thinking about me, calling me. I intend that he shows me I'm the biggest priority. This is also about you feeling like a priority, feeling important, right? So all of those I am self-concept affirmations, you want to be affirming those consistently, right? I am important. I am a priority. Like instead of being afraid he's going to leave or lie or cheat or go away, you have to focus on the opposite story. So how do you focus on the opposite story? By consistently reprogramming your thoughts to have the new thoughts. So otherwise you'll live a predictable future. If you have those thoughts, you're living a predictable future and it doesn't sound good. You don't want that. You don't deserve that. So what do you want to say now? You're the creator of your reality, okay? You have to keep reprogramming yourself consistently. Repeat, put it on repeat throughout the day. I am a priority. I am the most important person. I am important to him. He tells me how important I am to him. He reassures me, okay? So you can focus on him and how he treats you and how you expect to be treated. He is reassuring me, okay? Because maybe sometimes we need that. That's okay. You can use the 3D reality to help you get there. That's fine, not a problem. I intend he's reassuring me and telling me everything's okay. Because it is okay, because I am okay, because I am a great person. I am the perfect partner. I am receiving. I love receiving a relationship that's beautiful. All right, so it is about having new thoughts, and you have to replace. That's how you have to stop the trigger. In the moment when you're triggered, something you can do in the moment is just start to do some deep breathing, okay? Because if in the moment physiologically your like heart is racing and your stomach feels upset, if you're feeling that way, then you really want to just start to calm your body down. And a really powerful way to do that is with breathing techniques like, rhythmic breathing, which is like you breathe in for like 6 seconds, you hold it for 6 seconds, breathe out for 6 seconds, and then hold it 6 seconds. Breathe in for 6 seconds. Hold it. Breathe out. So the breathing techniques, any breathing technique will physiologically calm your body, okay? You'll calm your heartbeat, you'll calm yourself down, and then after you calm yourself down, that's a good time for you to affirm. What do you want? What do you want it to be? I want him to be true. You don't want to talk. You don't want to think about he's not lying to me. You want to think more. I want you to think more about like he's truthful with me. I feel safe with him. We are safe together. I am secure. I want you to be secure. This is also about you being secure in yourself, like secure in being chosen, secure in being wanted, right? Versus being abandoned, right? I am secure that I'm chosen. I am secure that I'm loved. All right. So how you want to practice that? How do you practice that? By affirming it. You also practice that by creating imaginal scenes in your mind. Imagine what does that look like okay, so what do you want it to look like? Okay, he's out for a long time. What do you want it to look like? Do you want it to look like he texts you to check in with you? So that's what you want to picture, right? So he's out for a long time. You could practice this before it even happens. Start practicing it now, tonight. Practice that he left and went out with friends or whatever. You don't know where he is. And then he sends you a message. Hey, babe, I'm totally thinking about you. I can't wait to come home and see you. You're my number one. You're the love of my life. Or, whatever you want to hear, right? Those are ideas. So you have to practice that. So create that image in your mind tonight. Okay, let's say this already happened last weekend. Now recreate that. Go revise that. Go back and revise in your mind that you did get a message. He did reassure you. Okay, don't be afraid to do that, because the more you practice that, you will see that advance into your present moment and in your future. Okay, you have to create a whole new blueprint, and we want to dissolve the old thoughts and ideas that there's anything other than love, being chosen, feeling safe and feeling secure. Okay. You guys, I do have to run. I love you all. You're powerful. I have a free Facebook group. I have many ways to work with me. If you want to work one-on-one, I have coaching available. I have a VIP group where I go live several times a week. I created a course. It's a blueprint. You may want to try the course where you focus on, and it's about, excuse me, it's about purging the old version of you, right? You die to the old version of you and you recreate your new identity, and you stand firm and loyal in the new version of yourself. So my course is a powerful blueprint for creating the version of you, and for you to go through the exercises and align and manifest that version of you, because you are creating your whole reality with your identity and how you see yourself. So if you see yourself as the person who's you're kind of unsure that they like you, then you're going to have a reality where they're going to show you they're unsure they like you, for the most part, depending on your beliefs specific in general. Now, if you want to deliberately create your reality, you change your identity of how you see yourself as a secure person, in a secure, always chosen, always the one that they see as a priority. Okay, so you have to consistently practice that over and over till it's a natural thought. and that you wouldn't be triggered. If that's a natural thought and you were in that state of being, you're not going to feel triggered. Okay. And you could do that so quickly. I have so many success stories from clients that have manifested movement or their specific person moving in with them within 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. Okay. So it can happen quickly. That's pretty quickly. That's very quick. Okay. And even if it feels like a process, it's still okay. It's still okay because you're always moving to the end goal. Just see that no matter what, you're always in the path. You're always like aligned with the end. So I love you all and have a wonderful evening. Okay. Bye.